Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. Searching for somebody hotter, why you even bother? Girl, I'm toasty where the oven be, and I keep the heat. There, nigga try and follow me. Back from the bank, catch a nigga in the kitchen, brains on the kitchen sink. I ain't playing with these niggas too deep in the game. Balls deep in your bitch, and I want that you don't claim. Girl, don't you lie to me. In the sea, mini fish, but baby, they piranhas. I don't need no drama or no teeth. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. If she don't suck, then she obviously not a freak. Probably not for the team. I'ma keep it honest, G. Prophesy the prophecy. Look, I am me. No one can relate how no one can compare. But you better know I pull that hair one in that dairy, yeah. Like my pussy nice and sweet. Let me taste it, let me feast. Big dog, he gotta eat. On the west and out the east. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's the cash app? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny, it's riding me. Pick apart the beater, pick apart the pee. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over me, holding back every temptress dictatorship of her ovaries. Notably said these niggas is white. They too controlling, be calling P like I'm calling power. Head in the rotary. Shit, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Cop a plea or cop a feel, you still can't catch enough from me. Shit, fuck her fresh about that poverty. Feed her and the rest, think she probably need the calories.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic. So you already know what it is, man. I'm in the building. We got people in here. When you come in here, man, like the stream, support young brothers, support black business. You already know what it is. But we got a very special guest today. Y'all see what's going on. I got my homeboy in here. So we gonna go ahead and get him in here and get it rolling. Let him introduce himself. Yo, what up, Jay?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy J Law, checking in and everything.
Bet. So we got my boy J Law in here. Just tell him a little bit about yourself, what you do, and your stilo.
Shoot, so similar to Quarantino, I'm on the fitness grind and everything like that. Real passionate about it. All that good stuff. I do a little bit of sales type stuff too. So that's like the main gig and everything. All about being well rounded, all that good stuff.
Facts. So you already know what it is, man. Support the boy. I'ma actually get your links to your Instagram so we can promote that as well in the description. But for the topic today, I kind of wanted to discuss some things with you because we were going back and forth in the DMs, and we were having a civil disagreement, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? I love trading information. But I think that there is right now what's going on as far as dating wise. I think there is a lot of confusion in the dating realm. A lot of people that are chasing different things out of a partner, mainly, sexual, more sexual than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to kind of get your grasp in, like, how has dating been for you once you got out of college, and then we'll talk about college as well.
Okay. Yeah, so I kind of got like, I won't necessarily say lucky, but I've really been with primarily one individual since I've been out of college. So I kind of was able to bypass some of the foolery that's going on right now in the dating scene. So it's kind of like I've been able to skip some of that. However, I have a lot of peers who are actively engaged in the dating game, and the things that I hear it's real wild out there on both sides, really.
Yeah, no, definitely. So you said you were in a relationship. I'm in a relationship too. So what made you choose the woman that you're dealing with right now? Like, what drew you to want to, give her that commitment? Because in the space that we're in on YouTube, they say that, women are the gatekeepers of sex and men are the gatekeepers of relationships. So it's a pretty big deal if either party gives either one of those things up to their, respective qualities. So what were some of the things that your girl did to make you say, hey, okay, I want to, rock with this one for the long term?
Ooh, that's a really good question. And honestly, it's a lot, but I could break it down into three main things I would say.
Yeah.
The three things that really, kind of drew me in to say, hey, I want to have a relationship with this woman is, well, first and foremost is, the spirit, having a real genuine loving spirit. It's not something that, you really come across these days in every single female, someone who's in tune, someone who can actually give you that. And, they're in a healthy space where they can, be genuine and can be loving. So that was like one main thing. And then also the drive and determination. A lot of people have, maybe they might have some of that, just depending on spurts and stuff like that. But that drive and determination that I see as well, it just kind of like, it's something that I value. So it resonated with me and it attracted me. And it's kind of like, made me say, hey, I want to work with this one individual. I want to build with this one individual.
Okay.
And the third thing is, oh, yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Third thing is really just I'm not really trying to like I'm not in a big exploration phase. So
Mm-hmm.
being with someone who I'm not having to worry about necessarily like, oh man, is it a high likelihood, they just all out here and vice versa, it kind of cuts down any type of excessive, having to worry or hunt and stuff like that too. So
Right, right. So basically, you're with her for certain qualities, but obviously you don't want to like step back out to the dating realm because of what the chaos is going on right now, Is
yeah,
that
most
okay?
definitely.
So, yeah, so okay, let's talk about college. Were you in a relationship in college?
Ooh, in and out, to be honest,
In
it
and
was like,
out
yeah,
with
in and
one
out,
girl or multiple?
with one primary, but
Hmm.
on the side and things like that, it was like on and off at times, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, um, from like your estimation, when it comes to actually being, when you're single, how is it trying to actually like find a girl, not just for like a commitment thing, but just like getting laid in general, just covering that physical basis, like for you, and we're both in the fitness field and stuff like that. So how, I guess I would say, how difficult was it? What are some of the struggles that you faced, and what were some of the obstacles that you had to overcome to deal with women in like a modern dating scene?
Yeah, that's a really good question too. And I mean, I will say, like, throughout college, I wasn't necessarily trying to date extra
Mm-hmm.
individuals. I would say mainly just sleep with when it was like, people
Right.
I wasn't really like, Um, obstacles, I would say. I mean, sometimes it would just be things like timing and stuff like that. Mutual interest. You
Mm-hmm.
have to have that mutual interest. So if that wasn't there, then it's gonna be dead anyway. Say if they're trying to date, but I'm not trying to date, but just do other things. That was
Mm-hmm.
something I ran into as well with individuals who might they saw qualities and say, hey, well, I want to just date you. I don't want to just
Yeah.
sleep with you. I want to do both. So that was one thing, having that being on the same page there.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so if a woman, say you're dealing with a woman, right? And y'all been dealing with each other for a while, and she, y'all already slept together, and she asks you, yo, J Law, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you, this and the third. I like your vibe. Like, is there any way that we could become something? Like what, how would you maneuver in that, with that questioning? Like, how would you kind of let her know that it wasn't nothing like that, and to keep her, or would that usually scare him away?
Oh, that's a good question. There have been some of both. Some with my answer, some it would push them away. Others they would kind of have hope, and I would just let them know, hey, well, that's not what I'm interested in at the moment. That
Yeah.
is a possibility in the future. We can just take it day by day, week by week,
Yeah.
whatever, whatever. And then some will say, okay,
Yeah.
that gives me hope. Others will say, dang, I know what that means. I might not.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's
So it's
about
like
50-50.
dangling the possibility of dating or whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. But I will say with it being, I mean, it is a possibility because you never know. It might wasn't likely, but it
Yeah.
was possible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So let's get into the main topic of discussion, because I wanna, let me see if I can pull this up. I want to get into what kind of sparked our inspiration to get on here and kind of, talk some of these things out in these different intricacies. Here we go. Let me just pull it up right quick. There we go. All right. Let's go switch. Shit, hold up. In the meantime, you can like plug your Instagram and all that type of stuff too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just tell them where they can find you at.
Oh yeah. Shoot, you can find me on the gram at Oh yeah, main fitness account, all that good stuff is gonna be underscore JPL fit. Always posting like fitness content, calisthenic type stuff. unique type of training, whatever, some aesthetic type stuff.
Right. So yeah, guys, if you're trying to get right, man, hit them up. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. I got the thread, and let me just find the post now. Go. All right, and guys in the chat, if any of y'all got a question, definitely shoot it our way, and we can see if we can kind of answer your question. All right, so don't be afraid to ask a question, guys. All right, here we go. All right, so I had this post that I posted. Let's see. Boom. Had this post right here. It was 3 ways to keep a woman interested in you. Okay. And I actually got a lot of feedback on this post on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. I'd be putting the little polls and shit on. So I got a lot of interesting feedback, but I think yours was like the one that kind of stood out most to me. So the first one was limit your weekly interaction with her. Now, do you agree or disagree with that?
Ooh, it 100% depends on the woman. 100%. There's a large pool of women who that would, keep them interested. However, there's also another area of women who that would, that would be a turnoff because they would see this lack of consistency.
Okay. So as far as like a percentage goes on the woman who it would work on and the woman who it wouldn't work on, how many women do you think like this would like for 100% work on? And then how many women do you think this would turn them off?
Ooh, really good question. I'm going to say, here's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Say 27 and younger, 27 years old and younger, it's going to be probably like 75% that'll keep them interested. Young 20s, teenagers, all that type of.
Right.
They're going to be interested. Anything like 20, 27 and above, I'm thinking it could very easily be below 30% that's going to stay interested.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel that. And I definitely agree with you. It depends on the woman, and it depends on your situation as well as a man. Like, if you're doing really well and she sees that and, you show some interest in her, but not really, like just how you said, like some girls that you would deal with, they wanted a relationship, and by default, just because you ain't really like them like that, you weren't giving them attention like that, but they was still coming. You know what I mean? So I think like subconsciously, you may be aware that, hey, if it's a girl that I don't like and she wants my attention, I'm just not going to give it to her just because I don't like her like that. But now, okay, if it's a girl that I like, yeah, I'm going to start responding quicker. I'm going to start, giving her more attention. She says, hey, you don't talk to me enough. I'm going to try and talk to her more. So I think that's kind of where it falls. So, I definitely think that was a valid point. What I will say, though, I think because like we're in an era where attention is so free, when it is so given freely from men to women online, the guys who don't really do that and the guys who really, kind of chill and be more laid back with it, they start to end up winning more in real life, because online she's getting one thing, but her real life feedback isn't showing the same.
Okay. I feel that.
All right, so the next one, let's get into it. Okay, so 2, make it evident that you have options without rubbing it in her face. Okay, so this one got a lot of people stirred up. right? This one got a lot of people stirred up. So let me ask you this. Have you noticed that, like, if the girl that you're with now, if there's other girls who, you know, want you, show interest in you, you know, maybe in public or maybe online, does that kind of make her hold on to you tighter?
1000%. 1000%.
Word. Yeah. Cause I mean, it's like everybody kind of knows this, right? Everybody kind of knows this. And for dudes, I think our perspective is unique because obviously if you're dating a hot girl, every dude's gonna want to hit her. Every dude's gonna want to be with her. Every dude's gonna want to know her. You know what I mean? So we kind of are like, man, that's standard. Like we already know she getting hit up all day. But then like from a woman's perspective, they think we're getting hit up all day too, when I can tell you that we're not. Like, I'm not saying that I don't get, you know, some girls saying, oh, you know, you look so good, your body, whatever. I'm not saying that that doesn't happen to me. But what I will say, to the frequency of like a woman, hell no. Like I couldn't even compete because I was heavy on dating apps back in the day. And I was doing like some dating app breakdowns last week on Tinder, just seeing the results. And I did it live. I was swiping live and I was responding to girls live. And I noticed that, like, you know, although I did get a lot of girls, it was like I might get 2 matches out of 100 swipes. You know what I'm saying? Like now, back in the day, okay, I was getting maybe 10, 20 matches out, but now it's like a little dead. And then it's like uglier chicks on here too. So it's like you trying to do the balance and stuff like, and it's just like, wow. Like knowing that, okay, Shorty is probably getting, every dude is swiping on her. Yeah, you know what I mean? And she's only swiping on a select number of dudes too. So from that perspective, I think that, you know, once a woman know, okay, this guy is really getting more attention, that's when she starts to hold on tighter. So that's why I put that one at number 2. So what do you think about that train of thought?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that train of thought, I'm more aligned with you with it. And I'll say it's kind of just like you know, it's attraction. Like it validates, you know, someone's attraction or someone's opinion when others, you know, have that same attraction or same perception. For instance, like, you know, a woman you're dating, you know, they're gonna know you're attractive, they're gonna know you're fine, but when they see other females expressing that as well, checking you out, it just strengthens that belief and that attraction they already have, because they're like, okay, yeah, he really fine, because like it just strengthens that.
Yeah.
I would say same with myself. That's how I know it's like the same way. Cause say we might go out to the club, me and my girl, something like that, you know, whatever. Right. And I might have like, you know, the way dudes might be looking at her, you know, you just feel the energy and everything. Yeah. It's just like, dang, you know, I really got a dime. It just sometimes strengthens what you already know, and it validates that attraction you already have. Right. So, for example, for someone you're not with, someone, you know, you're courting or whatever, you're trying to get to know, when they feel like other women are attracted to you as well, they're gonna be like, oh, he really fine. He's a catch, because other females are attracted to him. He has other options, but he's spending time with me. I'm important.
Absolutely. You know? Yeah, absolutely. We call that pre-selection. We call that pre-selection in this red vitamin space. But anyways, guys, we got to get the likes up, man. We got to get the shares up. We got to get these comments more active, man. You already know what's finna go down.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the Slore Slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.
Yeah, guys. So y'all already know what's going down. We're gonna play the commercial if y'all are not active and y'all are not getting the likes up. So make sure you get the likes up. Y'all already know YouTube is censoring this content. They do not want guys like us to get on. And let me talk about this too, because well, let's get to this third one and then we'll talk about it. So let me just take a note. All right, here we go. All right, so the last one is whenever you link, blow them up freaking back out. All right, so obviously that one is gonna get them, right? That one's gonna get them. So we pretty much already know what's going down. Like, but let me ask you this too. When you were like actively dating, were you, like you said something about timing. You said something about timing. When you spoke about timing, were you talking about girls flaking, like setting a date and then not holding up to it? Or were you just talking about maybe you're too busy, she's too busy, y'all never set a date?
Mainly, primarily the latter, I would say, really just having that time, but also time as far as like how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, because I'm not the same, one week to another necessarily with what I'm like interested in doing and all that type of stuff. So like mood and stuff like that, and it can vary based on say a month or say the time of year or something like that. So what I'm interested in can change. I'm saying based on that type of time.
Right. Okay, gotcha. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was social media. Okay. Social media. So what I do on my channel, as you can see, we already got the explore page pulled up. And I'm kind of giving my guys a glimpse. Okay, this is what a lot of chicks out here are doing. Let me ask you this. As a dude, say you weren't in a relationship, do you think that you could be with a woman who is on the gram, basically bearing it all and showing off her body, doing the little Instagram model, OnlyFans thing?
So as far as be with what I
Date,
hit,
take seriously, like actually give her that commitment, call her your girlfriend.
honestly, nah, it wouldn't even really be a chance, really.
Okay. So like what's too crazy for you when it comes to like a woman showing off her body online? Like what type of pictures? Obviously, she's gonna be posting pictures, whatnot. What type of pictures are just like off limits? Like, is this okay with the, in the bathing suit with the jeans unbuckled, or, is this okay with the tight ass dress and the boobs out? Like, what is your frame of comfortability when it comes to, okay, this is what I'm cool with my girl posting, and this is what I'm not cool with my girl posting? Like, is the butt to the mirror picture, do these things bother you where you wouldn't take a girl that seriously, or is it really a big deal?
Okay, yeah. So as far as like comfortability, I'm really, really comfortable regardless of the picture. I would say the biggest thing I look at personally is like the intentions behind it and the frequency of it. If a female is posting this type of stuff all the time, then I'm gonna have questions like, dang, is she using this type of stuff to like validate herself, attention from dudes or attention from females, whatever? And or is it like, if it's like a one-off type of thing, she does it, she wants to kind of like, she feels secure in herself, she wants to put something like that out there, I'm cool with it. But a big thing, like I said, it's the intentions behind it. And I mean, you can never truly know someone's intentions, but you can speculate. And for me, I would say I have a large comfortability about it. But if it's like every week, every day, I mean, a lot of questions going to be raised, and I'm probably not going to rock with it just because I know the intentions are probably somewhat shallow, something that I'm not interested in.
Yeah. So what if she was monetizing it? Like, what if she's posting like little Instagram thought pictures, but on OnlyFans, and doing videos, not porn videos, not even softcore, but just like tempting stuff on OnlyFans?
Ooh. If it was someone who I knew prior to them getting into that, that would be a different scenario. If it's someone already fully engaged in that,
like she posting gym videos like this, is that cool or is it like, nah, I can't do it?
to me, I mean, like, you know, like I said, I like to have a high level of comfortability and everything, but to me,
Yeah.
it's like just these angles and everything, it just raises a lot of questions for me personally. Like, you know, I want to support it, but I'm like, you know, what's the real intentions? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, it's probably going. I'm gonna be like, you know, it's
She's doing the most.
It's
She
questionable.
doing the
Yeah,
most.
she really is. Like, you know, I try to let people do their thing, but for me, I would have to say, hey, I feel like, you know, you putting this out there just to get attention from dudes, kind of deal. That's what I'm gonna just feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Not and I mean, I feel that that's extra. Like I think that is just like natural for a dude to feel like, yo, like you're really going crazy. And I think nowadays they're trying to normalize this and be like, hey, you know, you should be okay with it. And if you're not okay with it, you're insecure. And so what do you say to those people who would say, well, J Law, doesn't that really seem insecure? Like that you don't want your girl posting her body?
Yeah, and that's a valid point that they make. But I say then again, it goes back to the intentions. If I'm concerned about, you know, other dudes gonna get more stealing from me, and it could be based out of insecurity.
Yeah.
However, if I say nah, I don't like it because you're putting yourself out there giving the wrong message, then it ain't insecurity. So it's like it still falls back. So it's like I can see a dude saying that because he really is insecure. But I also think to throw that blanket term over everyone not being cool with it, that's foolishness.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it only turns insecure if you are just okay, if you're just trying to straight up prevent her from being able to do that shit at all. Like either this is who she is, point blank. Like if she posting pictures, like that's who she is deep down. You know what I mean? That's who she is. So if you are a dude and you don't want your girl to be doing that, then you basically give her the choice. Hey, look, you know, we can fool around, we can do everything this, but I'm not going to take you seriously. Like, I'm not going to feel like, you know, I want to go steady with you. And if you're doing shit like this. So I think if you make that clear and give her the choice, then it's like, you can't even say that's insecure. It's just like, you got standards. You know what I mean? Because we know nowadays women got hella standards. But when a man has standards, it's a problem. So let's see. I definitely agree with your perspective on that. Another thing I wanted to ask you about is TikTok. I know you've amassed a pretty decent following on TikTok. Guys, you know, if y'all don't know, follow my boy on TikTok. He's lit on TikTok. How do you say, or how would you, you know, go about growing a following on social media, period? Because a lot of guys in the chat, they want to get active. They want to, you know, showcase their talents and their skills, but they just don't know how.
So I would say, I mean, the biggest thing is really like if you had to break it down in like 3 or 4 points, I would say be consistent, be unique, be engaging, and, you know, really provide knowledge. You know, if you're doing that, I mean, you're going to pick up traction because, you know, you're different, you know, you're consistent, you know, you're bringing value to other people. I mean, like it's pretty simple, you know. And if you're yourself, you're going to be unique because you know, you're an individual. So like, be yourself, be unique. It kind of goes hand in hand. And if you ain't unique, then you need to, you know, maybe do some soul search and look in the mirror if you're just like everybody else, because you ain't really you. So I would say just do that, and you'll grow over time.
Right. Word. Well, Black Vitamin, he came up with a good question. He asked, how do you determine which woman is a thought?
Okay. So, I'm gonna say it goes, it depends on your criteria. I personally like to look at it as like, what they're currently doing. For instance, like you know, if they're the frequency of partners and how quickly they do what they do. That's what I go based off of. Like, you know, how quickly they do what they do and the frequency of it right now. Not what you did 10 years ago, you know, right now.
Okay, so how old are you?
25.
Okay, you're 25. So say, you know, you ran into this girl. She's 25 too. You rock with her. She's nice. She's beautiful. You know, she cool from what you can tell. Say she racked up 50 bodies between the age of 15 and 25. And she kind of just let it slip out and openly told you. Would that be something that you would consider? Like, would you consider her for a long-term partner?
Ooh, it would. Would I consider it? Yeah.
She bad too. She bad too.
Yeah. I mean, would I consider it? Yeah, because you know, for me, as far as long-term partners, it's a lot more than like who you've been in the past, you know, what you've done in the past. It's a whole lot more than that. I look at a lot of times what you're going to do in the future, who you are, who you're going to be in the future. But it also depends on what you're currently doing. If she's still racking up them bodies, it's going to be a no for me, you know.
What if she didn't stop till like she just got done with her 50th body like 3 weeks before she met you?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a super low chance. I won't really be considering nothing serious. Like I'd have to see like probably like change behavior for some years personally, because I know you don't just shut that type of stuff off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No cap. Yeah, and I mean, I definitely wanted to ask you these questions because I think that there are certain things that instinctually as guys we're just like, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty much standard across the board. Now, there are some guys who say, hey, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? She could have 150 bodies in 10 years and I wouldn't care. I'm with her now. So there are some guys like that too. So I just wanted to kind of get a grasp of where you were at with it. So, I mean, what advice, and I got a lot of young guys on my channel, you know, guys between 18 and 26 years old. What advice would you give guys now? And then we can kind of wrap it up here because I know you got stuff to do. What advice would you give guys today to help them out in the dating realm, in fitness, and just overall life? So three things: dating realm, fitness, and overall life.
Okay. Overall life. Okay, so I'll reverse it though. Overall life, really, really, really focus on yourself. Like focus on yourself, you know, mind, body, and spirit. Take a lot of your life energy and time focused on yourself. And as far as fitness go, that's gonna kind of trickle over into fitness as well. As you focus on yourself, you know, you're focused on your fitness. Take your time and your energy and put that into your fitness as well, because it's gonna pay dividends in the long term, and it's gonna improve your current reality. So like, take all your life energy you spend doing whatever, and devote it to yourself, your well-being. Invest in yourself. In the dating realm, I would say it's some of the same. You want to still really truly focus on yourself and see past the words and just watch. See past the words and observe. And you know, you're really gonna it's gonna help guide you and help you navigate past what people say. Because nowadays people will say anything, but if you're observing behavior, you're gonna see past a lot of the lies and see what's really real.
Facts. So you already know what it is, man. That was J Law. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. You already know what it is, but it's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App. So I know you paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your month freaking ding with the BS. Go check out J Law's Instagram. I'm gonna get that in the description box so y'all can go check it out, man. But you already know what it is. Your boy Quarantino Da GAWD. I'm out.
Are you tired of lusting after that gym hottie who does the bent over rows right in front of you while you're lifting? Does her fat booty intimidate you? Are you still walking around with little dick energy while the studs in the gym are banging all the gym slower bunnies? Are you exhausted with checking for her in the mirror while she does those splits you imagine her doing on your cock? Are you embarrassed by the grade school weight that you're pushing up in the gym because you know Big Titty Brenda only messes with guys who bench 225 pounds or more? Then you've come to the right YouTube channel. Join the MacFit program to get the results with your body and woman that you really desire. Start off with a 30-minute consultation for only $1 a minute. Want to get personalized one-on-one in-person training with a meal plan included so you can bulk up in order to have the strength and stamina to plow that hot yoga instructor who does that thing where she puts her feet behind her head? Oh God, I love that thing. MacFit provides that option as well. Are you out of town and can't do one-on-one in-person training? No problem. Sign up for my 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day global online training program for the fastest, most noticeable results, and you too will never have to fret about building up the confidence to talk to that gym slower bunny who keeps giving you the eye in between the Smith machine ever again, no matter where you are on this planet. Self-improvement starts with your body. Look good, feel good. That's why I urge you to sign up for my physical training program so you too can get MacFit. Link in the description box below.